Hello, welcome back to Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen. Last time, we got our horse and cart, and we met Hank Hoffman Jr. This time, we're going to traverse the desert towards the town of Bath, it sounds like.
Okay, thank
I'm
goodness
bad
you
at
were here for the
remembering the names
recap
of
because
towns.
it's been so long that I've just forgotten everything in this game. So, what the hell is a Dragon Quest anyway? Is that like Dragon Warrior?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. We're going to put Hank Hoffman Jr. in front because for now, he's a bit beefier than our hero, or our two mages. And now the Stump Grump.
Oh boy, this is quite the enemy party. Oh my god,
And
that's just a
now-
Goku.
So I'd say now we can see Hoffman, and it's just Goku.
That's just Surfer Goku.
This Goku says, "Sup, brah."
Sup, bro, it's Goku! Last time I fought Frieza and he was gnarly.
Anyways, now that we can stop being distracted by how Goku Hank is. God, he's getting beat up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm glad the Yetis don't seem to be using the same trick as the, Abominable Showman. He's just clapping.
Yes. That was unique to him. Also, Restless Armors are kind of weak for this area, so they're not a huge deal, but they can summon heal slimes if left unattended, which is a problem that we've dealt with. Oh, Hoffman has the Muster Strength ability. For that, you don't do an attack, and the next turn you attack at 2.5 times damage.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't control him, so he just does it whenever.
So it might wind up useless. Oh,
Ah,
do it now!
ah.
Do it now! Hoffman, get him! Get him! Kill that slime! Kill that slime!
We gotta say follow orders so nobody. God damn it!
We're all so slow.
For a second, I thought, wouldn't it be funny if this is another metal slime?
That also runs away first turn.
Yeah. Eventually, we will have options for taking down metal slimes, but for now, we just have to get lucky and one, hope they don't run away. Two, hope we land a hit. And then three, hope that that hit is enough to actually take it down. Because they don't have 1 HP. They have like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you either have to get lucky with a crit or land multiple attacks.
And more Sweaty Yetis. Sweaty Yetis just gives me the feeling that it's like a rejected form of Dirty Boogie. It was gonna be... It was one of the song titles Brian Setzer was drafting. I just keep hearing it in that fucking tone.
You know, it does occur to me the Yetis are probably sweaty because they're in the desert.
Not where a Yeti is supposed to be.
Yeah, there should not be Yetis. Is the wildlife being displaced by climate change? What's happening in the world of Dragon Quest?
I think it's gentrification. They're moving to the desert.
We got some buffed Bodkin archers with some Bodkin bowyers. Whoosh isn't a very powerful spell. It's a decent crowd control, but any other type of group damage spell is going to be doing more damage, as you can see here. It's not a huge difference at this level, but that gap is only going to get wider.
Alright, we just bask in this
Taking
victory
it
for
in.
a bit.
Yeah, Look, this is a big game. You gotta keep track of a lot of things.
Spring doohickeys. Alright, well, we did it. I'd say we went through the desert on a horse with no name, but that horse did have a name. It's Mary Lou or whatever.
I was about to say, oh yeah, what was it? Because I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, fun thing we can do for this town, we can get a tour. Use our weapon and armor shops. Nobody uses them. Here's the item shop. The inventory is lousy.
Here's the tavern. We've got like 2 beers.
Here's the graveyard.
Only 3 people have died. Oh yeah, but one of them was like a big hero or whatever. Who cares?
I feel like this town has been a tourist trap for like 10 minutes and they don't know how to do it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I see something. I think I see the old you-know-what.
I mean, I don't know what. That's why you're showing me.
The famous armor that Blada used to wear. Legendary powers. We just so happen to be looking for a legendary set of equipment. I don't know if I've established it yet, but that's what you do in these Dragon Quest games.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get equipment.
4, 5, and 6, you all have to look for the... in 4, 5, and 6, you gotta look for the same legendary set of equipment in all 3 of those games.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 2 inns, but our tour guide recommended this one, that he didn't recommend much else.
I mean, he also runs it. Okay, 40 gold. Let's see what the competition's like. This one's double doors.
Much bigger place, too.
And cheaper. Man. So yeah, that was basically just an advertisement for an inn.
Yeah. In fact, I don't even know if you can stay at that inn without doing that tour, because he won't be at the counter, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, anyway, we're still doing the whole revenge thing.
Yeah, they didn't succeed in their own chapter. I do like that the indicator for there is no more party chat is an ellipses, because it just feels like it's a silent reaction to whatever the last statement was.
Alright, we'll just nod our heads and continue. Okay, well, I mean, we've got some okay armor here, but, what about some legendary armor? Hey, Church, can we have your cool legendary armor? Pretty please. Look, I know everything thinks the hero's dead, but she's not, and she wants cool armor.
Let's see if we can get a better... Well, let's save, and then we'll see if we can get a better look at this armor. So, admittedly, our only real direction at this point is a little meta. We know that there are other playable characters in this game, so we've got to find them.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, we were told about the legendary equipment. So we know we gotta find that. But admittedly, we are at just the point in any Dragon Quest game where it's just, alright, now go to the only places that you can go.
Good luck, nerd.
The armor seems to be a cheap substitute. And Mina says that's right.
I know Hank Hoffman Jr. is only a temporary party member, but man, I'm gonna miss it when he's gone.
I have been thinking about this. There needs to be more, like, Hicks in fiction in places you don't normally see Hicks.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't even have to be a playable character, where you just get to the final boss and everybody says their piece, but then there's still just some guy who's from Osaka just in the background driving the cart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take Marilu out of range. Don't let him follow me.
It seems like you're amassing some kind of dark power there, so I'm just gonna leave your bag of items right here and skedaddle. Spooky,
Oh,
scary
ghost in the graveyard. We
skeletons.
should check there at night. Oh god, there's a ghost in the graveyard. Let's not go there at night.
Nope, I hate this.
Conflicted feelings.
Alright,
Just,
Hoffman, what's your opinion on
steal your
ghosts?
inventory. Hoffman has no opinion on ghosts.
I'm completely neutral on the subject of ghosts.
Who the hell's gonna buy armor at the Hot Springs town? This guy's so desperate to make a sale that he will sell even back here.
That's fucked up. I can't believe he's driven to this.
Unfortunately, there isn't really anything that we need from the weapon shop. Sorry, I was confused by him calling us boy, but I forgot I put Hank Hoffman Jr. at front.
Now you look like the leader of this band of heroes.
And we're gonna steal a shield.
You overcharge. You've overcharged me, and I'm gonna just take the shield. That'll show ya.
But yeah, Bath is primarily a pit stop. We're trying to get to the town of Porthdrummel. We're also not going to be stopping by the graveyard.
But the ghost, the ghost.
And the random encounters don't seem to be too much of a problem. I mean, this is one point with the group thing. It's harder to, like, disperse your attacks. We could have dealt damage in a way that would have wiped all those guys out in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
But we couldn't because we couldn't control everything. And now Sophia knows is.
Alright, we got
I think
Sizz.biz, cool.
for the most part, Sophia's going to be in a position where she's better off with physical attacks than magic. I think I give her some strength seeds.
Mm-hmm.
But
Makes sense.
in general, Sophia's good at everything, but not the best at anything.
Okay, we're
So
getting a
having
lot
your
more mini-medals
uses-
now.
Yes, mini-medals don't show up for most of the first 4 chapters.
Yeah, we saw one in the first portion. Chapter 1, right?
I don't think there was one in chapter 1. I feel like there's not one until one of the later chapters.
I remember you mentioning the mini-medals at least. Thought we found one like the bottom of a well or something. And that was it.
Yeah. I think they don't want to put them in places that could be missable. And maybe there is something wonky with the event flags. Because it's not like you could reach the place that you can turn the mini-medals in before chapter 5. So I don't know what the thought process was, but yeah. You don't really start finding mini-medals until chapter 5.
Yeah, I lift
The ships are
things,
safe.
but only on boats.
The Pharos beacon. Oh no, now it's an evil lighthouse that causes ships to sink.
Evil lighthouse be like.
You're good. You're good. You're good, as it's just sinking beneath the waves. Well then. You don't have anything to say on that, Hank? Oh,
I know nothing about boats.
okay. Alright, there we go. Hank Hoffman, scared of ghosts. I'm afraid of his stupid locker room. I don't think that's a man, guys. Well, anyways, we can't get in there without the right key.
We don't
It's
even
only been a
sail
few days,
anymore.
but how many ships have they sank?
So many, and like we stopped sending boats, but the light's still creepy. We don't like it. Now it's just shining in our houses at night and we can't get any sleep. The light pollution's terrible.
Time for our second marketplace in one video. We're still low on funds, so we're probably not going to find much, if anything.
Oh, I'm too depressed. Let famine
At least
take
the
me, I don't
market
want to live in a
shows
world
up.
without boats.
What does this guy see? Wait, I got through that really quickly. Is he saying that the light is like laser beaming them as they sail?
They try to leave and it's like, alright, well, the beacon won't lead us to crashing into rocks, so the evil light can't stop us. And then the light just like forms a fist and it starts hitting the ship with a hammer. Just a real big hammer.
Comrade Maya. Ah, building a brand new ship.
Alright, it's gonna be a real good boat, we just can't use it because it'll just immediately get sunk by a light.
I don't like being near boats.
Boats didn't do anything specific to me, but they were around at one of the worst points in my life. Yeah, that is not appropriate for children, jeez. Look, there's a reason the SpongeBob title cards never used any more than just the instrumentals for that song.
I was about to say, what are you talking about? They play that song on SpongeBob.
They don't tell you what to do with the drunken sailor, though. They very pointedly do not do that.
Like, children are gonna be traumatized by the fact that some adults get hungover.
Look, they're not going to be traumatized, but you probably shouldn't talk about putting a sailor in bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning.
Yeah, I get that one. The other problem is they're not going to know what to stick him in the scrubber with a hosepipe on him even fucking means.
And parents just do not want that question.
They don't want to have that talk.
I don't want to have the talk with you right now. What makes you want to think I want to talk about that?
Really just anything that makes parents talk to their children, parents hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the ship belong to? No one's telling me. I'm so mad I'm breaking all these barrels.
Can it belong to me? Can I have it? Ha 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 ha.
Mr. Taloon! Oh no, Mr. Torneko Taloon's in the Mickey. We gotta go save him.
He's currently just getting beaten up by the light. There's just a spotlight. One's formed a hand that's just like wedging him. The other light is just forming a fist and's punching him. Oh, it's just embarrassing.
Yeah, we found Maya and Nina at the casino, which is why none of their money carries over to this chapter. Torneko Taloon commissioned an entire ship, which is why none of his money carries over to this chapter.
Yeah, I guess they are giving us actual reasons why, which, I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't have questioned it.
Yeah. Now, will that be true for the other characters? I can't remember. So many places. Alright, so we gotta go to the lighthouse to save Torneko, and then he's gonna take us to, I've already forgotten the fucking name, Mintos. Don't put that town in Coke. And then Mintos has a guy we're looking for.
We'll just play
This
it
is
by
my
ear.
one real complaint about Dragon Quest, the fucking fetch quest nature of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Every JRPG is about going from one place to another, but most of the good ones are better at hiding it. And some Dragon Quests are better at hiding it too, but this one is very much like go here, go here, go here, go here.
Absolutely nothing
Go
to
to the
obfuscate this.
Uh-huh. Dragon Quest VI does an interesting thing where, like, it does that for the first half of the game, and in the second half you have all the, like, world travel options. You have your full team. You have your full party almost. You have access to vocations. And then it's just, alright, now you have a scavenger hunt for all of the pieces of armor. Get them in whatever order you want. And we're not going to blatantly point you in the right direction. You just have to go places you couldn't go before, and that will have hints on how to get the items you're looking for. And that's interesting, but it's also kind of irritating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I read the word starboard, and I'm like, damn, I gotta be a sailor.
While I'm talking about other Dragon Quest games, 5 has the best storytelling. That does the best job of feeling like an actual adventure.
Mm-hmm.
not just a scavenger hunt. Really paranoid about not setting off an event flag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't talk to every character, Tidus won't come back in the end.
If you don't talk to every character, Torneko dies. I was really fucking lost, huh? Alright, now do I leave? Please? Okay, here we go. God damn it.
Just really wanted to see the boats.
Hank Hoffman doesn't get to see a whole lot of boats with him living by the desert and all.
Now you're telling me this thing's like a cart, but for the ocean? I don't get it.
How does that work if it ain't got wheels?
Where's the horse go?
Why does she need glasses if she's deaf?
Now I've seen seahorses, and they aren't nearly big enough to carry one of them boats.
They might be in this world.
You know, fair point. But they'd also probably try to kill you if they were that size.
Alright, Hoffman, you just stabbed a pterodactyl. Good job.
So do you think...
we just beat 2 of you, so now there's only 1.
Do you think they're pterodactyl enemies because of Toriyama, or were they always planned to be there? Does Toriyama just really like drawing dinosaurs? I feel like, given how much he did draw dinosaurs...
I mean, I feel like he had a lot of creative control on the monster designs. You've seen the original concept art for the slime in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Scared? Me? Hank Hoffman Jr.? No!
I'm the Hank Hoffman Jr., and I will never die in magma. Oh, hey, there's Torneko.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
But yeah, like, I do always appreciate that they're just casually dinosaurs in various things Toriyama drew.
Mm-hmm. He just likes drawing beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
He's very good at it.
Let's go get him after we open these chests he somehow missed.
You're slipping, old man. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
No need, Kiporagabora. But hey, hold, Torneko!
Probably wanted to take the stairs?
I thought he was going to join us, but instead he's just going to let us do all the work. Don't be mean, Maya.
Damn, that's the Torneko Taloon. Oh god, that fucking sword. Yeah, I can see why Torneko didn't want to go up this tower then.
Thankfully, that sword is from like 3 chapters ago, so...
Yeah, and we do have a pretty solid team now.
Yeah, not a threat. Hank Hoffman Jr. is here doing his best Ujam impression. And he is acting as our muscle for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
So we try and navigate the dungeon. Oh, jeez.
Okay, now there are 3 swords, that's a bit more of a threat. Like, the swords aren't likely to kill you, but they're just very annoying. What if there were just too many swords? Hey kids, do you want to see if this goes all the way to Z?
Thankfully, we've softened them up.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Mina will heal Hoffman.
My god, this guy's so strong! Okay, he's dead.
You leveled up Sophia? Nope, Maya. Ah, Maya learned Bang. Bang hits everyone.
Bang,
Doesn't
it hits
matter
you.
It doesn't matter if they're in separate groups, it hits all enemies at once.
Nice.
Very useful for random encounters. Will annihilate your MP.
Yeah, one of those.
I wish that there were more dungeons that let you... Oh god.
Well, this seems annoying.
Thankfully, we're actually strong enough that we can, like, KO a Restless Armor in one round. So it doesn't actually matter that there's so many heal slimes. Also, heal slimes don't resist whoosh as much as they do sizz. So Mina's actually set up perfectly to take him down. That's right, I was going to say, I wish there were more dungeons that let you bring the card in so you could take more than 4 people in. Because the characters in this game, I think are perfectly balanced in a way where you can get use out of all 8 of them. The issue just comes from the fact there are so many dungeons where you can only take 4 of them in. And you don't have to take Sophia, but one of them is going to be Sophia.
Yeah. It's kind of nice, though, that you actually get the option in this game.
I always appreciate whenever you're allowed to drop the hero.
Yep. A good RPG will let you drop them, but you'll still want to use them because they'll just be really good.
I prefer having options.
Yep.
Anyways, that looked like progress, so let's go get this chest. Magic water, that restores MP.
Oh, that's a new chicken.
Yeah, I think we've only dealt with bantamweights before.
Alright. Little tough, but not terrible. Oh, but they probably still do the thing where they peck you asleep. If I had to guess.
I mainly remember them as just being threats for their butt stomp attacks.
Wait a minute, butt stomp attack. You need a lot of weight for that. I think these guys are lying.
Alright, you've noticed no guardrails, so you can fall here. Uh-oh. I'm going for Torneko.
I was gonna fucking murder that guy.
Go along, fucker! Wait, zoom, no! That's the wrong spell.
Well, he's dead.
That's my favorite fucking gag in this whole game. Oh no, Vita Sky Traps.
Alright, well, most of the party is safe. Hoffman, on the other hand... Oh, he's a guy. He's a hell of a guy.
I love how many enemy names have made me say, oh no, it's the enemy name, to draw attention to how dumb the name is.
Of course, Hoffman would be in more danger if it were a Venus dude trap instead. Venus bruh trap.
How you assign him the fucking surfer personality because of his, like, I guess hairstyle and hat, maybe. But, like, that's not his personality. He's
no,
like,
yeah, he's a
Southern.
farmer hick guy. But, like, the Goku expression along with the hair and the hat just make me think surfer.
He's from Southern California. Well, that was embarrassing. Anyways, let's not tell Torneko about that one. So yeah, you can fall off.
Oh boy.
Anytime you're climbing a tower, there's usually a place where you can fall off because the dungeon designers love making you miserable.
Yeah, I
Having laughs at
mean,
your expense.
that's not even that useful, like, when you're finished
Holy
with a
shit,
dungeon. because-
skeleton!
But yeah, we have evac,
Sorry.
so, like, we don't need to jump off the tower.
In the NES days, this would have been tile-based, so I think it would have been harder to fall off.
Mhm.
But, you know, you have, like, basically free roaming movement here. And if you're playing on the Android iOS port,
Oh,
it's even
God.
more finicky. Never forget, I first played this on my fucking phone. Because the English patch for the party chat wasn't out yet.
Mhm.
You had to pay for that shit.
I have a religious disagreement with the concept of phone RPGs. I need buttons, I'm sorry. Can't use a
Well, back
fucking
when
phone
phones
touchscreen.
had buttons, none of those RPGs made it to the US.
Uh-huh.
There's a Xenosaga JRPG that was on mobile phones that we never fucking got.
Yeah, Japan got all the good fucking mobile games back in the day.
Mhm.
They're like, damn, flip phones? Those are rad. And they were correct. They weren't very advanced,
Yeah.
sure, but, you know. Kinda miss buttons. Also, just the concept of a flip phone in general.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're just inherently cooler.
Nice. Good thing we did not buy any equipment in town. Well, actually, it looks like no one benefits from that, so we'll just put that away.
It'll be useful for someone eventually, surely.
Awesome, this chest had fire in it.
Nice.
I obtained the fire.
Well, that was just laid out in front of
Keeping that
us.
in. Yeah, I like how much Torneko stressed, like, make sure you have the Holy Embers. You can't finish the dungeon without the Holy Embers. And then they're just literally in the middle of an unguarded room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, many other RPGs would just put it out of the way. Like, if this game were made by Atlas, oh my god, that would just be like an entire dungeon in the opposite direction. It'd just be the basement you'd have to get through first, and then you could take them up.
I mean, that's a valid way to do dungeon design, because it means you get to do one dungeon, then head back to town to heal up, save, and then go right back to where you were and do the other dungeon. Lets them put two dungeons in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
This
Saves
is close
overworld
enough to a
space.
boss fight that I want full control.
Fuck boats, fuck boats, fuck
Boats,
boats.
fuck, boats, fuck, boats.
You look like people who could ride boats. We got a problem
trying-
with you.
And trying to put out the dark flame. Kill him, girls! Alright. 2 flamethrowers and a tiger gram. Unfortunately, we don't have any ice spells.
Hmm. Okay, so
This is gonna be a problem.
they're not terrible on damage, but also they attack everybody. And there's one guy left
Yes.
dressed up like a tiger, and I'm guessing he punches real hard. Oh no, he takes away turns. Cool.
Yeah, doing damage across party members is actually much worse than it seems at this point.
Oh yeah, because we don't really have group healing,
any-
do we?
Yeah, and we won't for a while.
I'm so used to
Mina
Final
doesn't get it at
Fantasy.
all. Yeah. I have Mina on focus on healing because whenever you have the AI control your party members, they don't decide what to do until it's actually their turn.
Okay.
So when you have your healer focus on healing, it lets them target the person that actually needs healing the most.
That's actually pretty good, dang. Dang, that's like some kind of valid it's like some kind of valid use for the command system.
Hoffman, why did you attack that one? We're focus firing on Flamethrower A. You are getting replaced by Torneko the second he joins our party. Hoffman!
Why the Tiger Gram? Okay, yeah, there
Okay.
goes one. That's less dangerous, but also still takes away turns.
Alright. Now this fight's in the bag.
That took most of Maya's MP, but we exploded those fires until they died.
And I'm gonna do manual healing now. Because we were behind by quite a bit. Since we're fighting the boss, I get to use sap. And yeah, one use of sap is very helpful. I don't know what the damage formulas look like. Because you notice we lowered his defense by 73 points. We're not doing 73 more damage.
I don't get it, but we're still doing more damage, so whatever.
Anyways, now that we're caught up, I'm going to put Mina back on AI healing. Doing considerably more damage than we were. The hard part of the fight's over. Now we just have to wait until the Tiger Ram goes down.
Yeah, like, he does a decent amount of damage, but honestly, when there's nobody else taking away turns isn't that threatening.
Decent level for Sophia.
Other levels for Sophia. Holy Protection!
I think that prevents you from taking damage from damage tiles.
Oh, nice. I don't think we've seen anything but, like, the purple water.
There are also the damage tiles in the treasure rooms in the first two chapters.
Okay, yeah. We just didn't have to
So-
interact with those.
It's either that or it lowers the encounter rate. The problem is that there's another spell called Safe Passage, which does the other one of those two things.
Uh-huh. Alright, the
Alright, we
vibes
did
have
it.
improved.
Out with the bad flame, in with the good.
This one gives ships little pats on the head before they leave.
And since we're on top of the tower, we can actually cast Zoom. Unlike that fucking idiot Thwimp. Alright, let's immediately get Maya her MP back. That is not the clerk. Clerk's down here. Something I like about Inns and Dragon Quest is that they're never a huge financial burden. It makes sense because you almost always get a way to travel between towns pretty quickly. So there's no sense in putting like large differences in price
Yeah.
because you can always just zoom back to the town with the cheapest inn. So they just make all the inns fairly cheap.
Yeah, so even if you don't hit the cheapest one, it's like, whatever. One's 20, the other's 25, what do I care?
Yeah. And all the ships are just back? I thought you had to, like, rebuild everybody's fleet from... Who's Larry? Oh no, he's made a few enemies. Well, obviously we're taking Torneko.
Alright, he's back.
Hell yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Torneko in my party.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that he has no use, it's just very much a situation where, like, you know how Sophia can do everything kind of well? Torneko can't do anything very well.
He does a lot of weird things that aren't strictly
He has-
necessary.
Yeah, he has a lot of utility, a lot of which is a lot less useful than the DS. He does have one saving grace. But anyways, we gotta head south. Making our way towards Mintos.
The Freshmaker City, I'm aware.
First, let's make sure Torneko's in our party. Sorry, Hoffman. I can't stand to look at you anymore after your pathetic showing at the lighthouse. But next time, we're going to reach Mintos and continue our quest for the legendary armor.